Tokyo new virus cases near 2,000 a day before Olympics open.
Here's a summary of the article.
Tokyo hit another 6-month high in new COVID-19 cases on Thursday, one day before the Olympics begin, as worries grow of a worsening of infections during the Games. Thursday's 1,979 new cases are the highest since 2044 were recorded on January 15. Prime Minister Yoshihide Suga, who is determined to hold the Olympics, placed Tokyo under a state of emergency on July 12, but daily cases have sharply increased since then. The Olympics, delayed for a year by the pandemic, begin Friday. Advertisement: Suga's government has been criticized for what some say is prioritizing the Olympics over the nation's health. Emperor Naruhito received a courtesy visit from International Olympic Committee President Thomas Bach at the Imperial Palace. Bach said the Olympic community is doing its best not to pose any risk to the Japanese. Japan's vaccinations began late and slowly, but the pace picked up in May as the government pushed to accelerate the drive before the Olympics, though the pace has since slowed due to a shortage of imported vaccines.
This post received a score of 4,300, with an upvote ratio of 96%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Tokyo resident here, not particularly young I might add. I can't fucking get a vaccine. I have a ticket that allows me to get one, but nobody is offering. You gotta be quick. I suppose you can't blame Japan for being so chaotic and disorganized. It's not like they had any time to plan or anything, nor did they have any reason to be on the ball about this because of anything on the calendar years in advance.
Greater than Tokyo resident here. Not particularly young I might add. I can't fucking get a vaccine. Can I ask what your and others' luck has been in securing a test this year, Serge? I've never been to Japan, but I've heard a number of times that even getting a COVID test in Tokyo is very difficult.
Getting a free test is hard, getting a test you pay for is extremely easy. Edit: to add more about the free tests, you basically need to have close contact and/or have symptoms to qualify for a free test. I live in Tokyo, have had a swab test once for international travel and 2 saliva tests before seeing people.
Thank you for taking the time and best of luck to you and yours.
Thanks. You too, smiley face. Just wanted to add more context around the Olympics as well. For others in the thread, most people here don't want the Olympics to happen. However, when you sign the contract to be a host city, it's legally binding and Japan no longer can simply not host them.
I feel like Japan is a sovereign country, and what are we gonna do? Invade them to force them to host a sports tournament? How legally binding can it be?
The IOC get repaid for literally all the things by Japan. You can just shut it down. There won't be an Olympics. The IOC can't force the games to happen, but the money is big. And if you don't pay up, then you get booted from most if not all international sporting competitions, which is a big political blow. While they can cancel, it's unlikely that the politicians will be willing to eat the repercussions for doing so.
I feel like if Japan shut it down, many countries would support them and could pressure the IOC to make an exception under "these are exceptional times" as an argument. If enough big countries said, "We won't participate in 2022 or 2024 unless Japan is cleared to," the problem would probably go away immediately. This is all armchair diplomacy though. Feel free to tell me I'm dumb and wrong, LMAO.
There's any number of things that could happen. I think that it would have been a lot more likely for Japan to have been able to negotiate an exit if it had tried last year. Either that or punted to 2022 instead of punting to 2021, citing the challenging logistics that such a reset would require. I don't think that Japan's ruling party has said balls.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.